I didn't realize I was live. I just pressed a random thing. I did not announce this at all. How do I do this? How did I do that? Do I just copy... Do I just copy what the chat link is? Okay, I got 0 views. Currently I'm streaming to myself, but that's okay. I mean, I usually talk to myself. Alright. No. No what? I mean, I did have like 0 viewers right before you joined. Okay, I'm gonna get my better mic. Thank you, Isu. Thank you, Isu, for being here. You may be the only viewer right now. Okay. In this stream, we're gonna... No problem animating right now. That's cool. That's cool. I'm about to do some Blender stuff, because I'm making a new character model for my game. I don't know if you guys know about that, but I basically left Roblox game development, and now I'm making a game in something different. Unity, basically. Okay. Attach a new mic. Okay, good. OBS is based enough. OBS was based enough to refresh, so I don't need to restart stream. Cool. No data? What do you mean no data? Why does it say no data? Excellent connection. Okay, well that's confusing. What the frick? Where is it? What am I doing? Desktop. Cool. Alright, we got Blender. We got Blender on. I need to answer a text. I need to answer a text, hold on. Alright. I haven't done a stream in a long time, but we're here now. Okay, I need to pop up this top part. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, god damn. We're currently making a character model. Probably not gonna be too much talking from me, unless you guys have questions in chat. I usually answer like every question. But yeah, we're just gonna do this. We need music though. I need music. Okay, let's search the audio library. Dude, I really need 3 screens if we're gonna do streaming for real. Okay, what's this? Sly Sky. No. No. No Sly Sky. Do not sly the sky. Toxic Love? No. Why does it sound so dramatic? It sounds like the final scene in a movie. Okay, I seriously need to make a new Discord. I need to really make a new Discord server so I can have a place to actually announce these streams. Okay, mood. Calm. We need calm music. Why do they bundle all these artists together? True. Yes, Tavi. I forgot I made you a mod. That's cool. Beth. Hopefully you don't go berserk and kill everyone evilly. Okay. The evil moderator. True. I don't... This doesn't suit my vibe. It kind of just sounds like Sims music, where you're just designing like a house. Okay, I like this. I like this. This is pretty good. Okay, yeah. I like that. I like that. Okay, we'll stick with that. Okay, so the main problem I had with... Let me know if it's too loud, by the way. I feel like it might... I feel like it's overbearing on my voice. Hold on. Can I turn this into... Can I put this into a playlist? This actually sounds good. But I don't want to loop it. Okay. Why is it quiet now? Oh, that's just how the song goes. Okay. Okay, so the main problem I had with this character model before was just its arms were too short. Like, I made a sample cutscene here. I'll make it look like the male one, because my main audience is probably male. But here's what the arms look like. They look pretty short, and plus the fact that this model was actually borrowed from someone. It's balanced? Okay, good. Actually, well, I do need to talk pretty loud to get my voice over the song, but it's probably fine. Not sure though. I'll just turn it down in OBS. I can clearly see that it's like a bit much. And it just stopped. Oh, perfect. Did it stop? Yes, it did. Okay, it just decided to fight back with its dying breath. Amazing. But this is basically the character model that I'm using from my game. Here's a little cool cinematic. I actually got this model from Sketchfab. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah. It's this model. You know, I liked it. It pretty much suited what I wanted for my game. You know, just a cute little stickman guy. Cute little fat idiot. You know, that's always nice. But it is free, but you do need to pay credit attribution, and that's fine, you know. You know, that's fine. That's fine. But I feel like it might be a little more effort than it should be. And, you know, even then, I wanted to make my own model at some point. God damn, I hope I don't get flagged for something in this. What the frick? What comments? Put it into Blender, gave it soft body physics. 5 stars. Amazing. Okay. But yeah, its arms are way too short. As you can see, I modified it. I gave it a new armature, I think. Where is it? Gun pose test. Its arms were just way too short, so it made posing these guns, like, really difficult. Like, let me just show you the shotgun. Like, you can see it looks fine, I guess. But it was kind of difficult to work with. You know, now that I think about it, I don't think it was actually that huge of a problem that I thought it was. It just needed, like... It basically just needed me moving the hip. Just rotating it a bunch. Well, plus the fact that, you know, these arms... You know, can do this. I mean, usually I don't use the shoulder bones, but I think it might be fine. Forsaken Fan says tomato. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, gosh. But as you can see here, if I didn't move the shoulder, it would just be pretty difficult to reach the gun. And in real life, you wouldn't move your shoulder that much to aim for the gun. Real life, you would move like that much. Okay, that was enough, apparently. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, but what I want to achieve, I guess, is, say, you know, they're facing this way. You know, the body is facing forward, torso's facing forward. I want to have it so you can just reach your gun. Just make his arm clipping out of his torso. This isn't Roblox, kid. This isn't Roblox, RFB, man. This isn't Roblox Ready for Breach guy. Yeah, I know you. I know you. Guys, that's the freaking creator of Ready for Breach, the game that Parabellum is based on. The torso facing forward stance? Yeah. I wanted to make it look... I wanted to make it, you know, plausible to aim with your gun while you're facing forward. Okay, the music stopped. Why did the music stop? Why is the music stopping? Why? Oh, wait. No, it didn't stop. It's quiet. But I wanted to make it so you can face forward and grab your gun. But, you know, you can't really reach. So I wanted to make a new model for that reason. Wait, what game is this gonna be? That's a secret. I'm not gonna tell you yet. Big secret. I'll make a trailer for it. But basically it's gonna have shooting. It's gonna have shooting. It's gonna be mobile. Yeah. The thing is, the game is actually really hard to optimize for mobile. Like, mobile devices, today, you know, they're pretty capable of running it, but I want to optimize it for, like, a phone from 2019. Is it Roblox? No, it's not Roblox. I left Roblox. It's gonna be made on the Unity engine. But I'm optimizing it for mobile, and that is proving to be very challenging. Because I'm optimizing it for... What do you mean, damn? It's gonna be way better now that it's not on Roblox. Freaking Roblox offered nothing. I made a video on why I left Roblox, if you haven't seen it yet. But it's actually really difficult to what is this? Oh, it's mirrored. But it's actually really difficult to optimize for my 2019 phone, because my 2019 phone was definitely not designed for gaming in mind. It would play PUBG Mobile at like freaking 20 FPS. Yeah, even I'm working on Roblox and my friend is kind of getting bored of it. Well, I didn't get bored of it. I actually really enjoyed working on Roblox. It's just that Roblox doesn't, it's not very developer friendly in terms of monetization. So, like, you know, I wanna have game dev be my source of income, because I feel like that would be a really cool thing to have. If I could just make games and, you know, pay to live. If I could just buy food, or, you know, live in a good house using game dev income, like just have game dev as my main job, I feel like that would be a really cool thing. But on Roblox, that wouldn't be very possible because, you know, from the calculations I did in that video, we found out that you would only earn like 19.6% of the Robux earnings. So for instance, it's something like, if your player base on Roblox gave you like $400 worth of Robux, you would only get like 156 out of that, which isn't really that much when you compare it to other marketplaces like Steam. They only take 30% away. Roblox just they take away like freaking they take away 88%. I'm not, and that's when you combine DevX plus marketplace tax, because marketplace tax is 30% from, you know, Robux. DevX is just a conversion, but they also take away a bit from that. But yeah, that's basically what it's like on Roblox. Imagine if Gamerburb grows to become a company. I'm actually thinking of using a new game. Not a new game, a new company. Wait, you made Yesh, right? I forgot. Is it cancelled then? Yes. All my projects that are being made by me are cancelled, which is all the ones that we have. So that means all the games on Gamerburb and Yesh is cancelled. And I am thinking of open sourcing them in the future. I am planning on that, but it'll take a while because it takes a long time. Me and my friend love testing out that game. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoyed them, and I'm really happy. I'm just happy that I made a good game that people liked, and I'm a bit bummed out that I never got to expand it that much. But this new game is kind of gameplay-wise. I don't know about gameplay-wise, but vibe-wise, it's kind of similar. Because I made the AI for the game, and I'm like, dude, it feels just like I'm expanding Space Campaign. It feels just like I'm making just more Space Campaign gameplay. Because of how much the AI just feels like, you know, how much the AI just feels like it's, just that. Oh wait, no, it wasn't balls, it was a cylinder. How did they do it, though? What the hell? Okay, how do you make... Okay, I'm still, like, relatively new to Blender. I don't know how you would make a center point just in the middle. Okay, I need to look this up. Blender, how to make center vertex. Press Alt-M center to merge the extruded vertices into a central vertex. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Oh god. God, I keep burping. How can I add a vertex at the center of a circle? Method 1, select the circle. Step 2, extrude E, then can't... Wait, what? Guys, I'm not hallucinating, right? Extrude E, then cancel the translate part of... Oh, wait, no, I get it. Okay, I get it. Okay, let's undo these. My friend gave up on Blender within the first 2 days. I mean, that's fair. I don't think he had... Did he have, like, a reason for using Blender? Because on Roblox, using Blender is completely optional. You never have to use Blender for anything. But in other game engines, it's kind of basically a requirement to use Blender or Maya. VR chat avatar? Oh. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, well... I mean, that completely destroys the story that I was gonna go on, but yeah. I mean, hey, I mean, Blender's good, but you know, it takes a bit of learning, I guess. All right. I was trying to see if my Discord thing was popping up. Hopefully, nothing gets leaked there. Alright, we need to add more vertexes. Why'd the music stop? The music stopped like 8 years ago. Oh, because it's at the end of the page. Okay, more from Rian. How do I make a cylinder? Gosh. Do I subdivide it? I think I subdivide it. Perhaps. I think so. It looks weird though. It doesn't look like a cylinder. Not a cylinder, I mean... I don't know. I don't know what's called. Blender is easy to learn but hard to master type of thing. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's the same for like pretty much any tool. Like Roblox. Because, you know, those tools were designed to be easy to use for people who, you know, master it. Well, not easy to use, but simplified. More simplified compared to if you were just writing everything by code. Oh my god, I did it. I am the best. Just kidding, I'm not. I have to be humble about it, but I am very proud of myself right now. That's not a sin, right? Okay, I feel like I need to extrude it out a bit more though. Oh yeah, that looks nice. When did you start this? Start what specifically? If you mean the stream, I started it like a few minutes ago. When was it? I have no idea. Like 20 minutes. The game? Oh, I started this like freaking... I have no idea, I forgot. But my decision to leave Roblox was 2 months ago. I did decide to leave Roblox 2 months ago. The game, this game specifically, I don't know. Maybe 6 weeks ago. Maybe 8? Well, that's just 2 months. Let's just say it's 2 months ago. Maybe I started it 2 months ago, because I made like a few different prototype games, just to get the hang of the Unity engine. But I only like mostly recently just started this one. What, 2 months ago? Rewind the stream. I don't know. Freaking. I left Roblox 2 months ago, but I only announced it like recently. I think it might be like 3 months ago by now. I think it's 3 months by now. I'm lazy, but alright. Me when I can't press the left arrow button. Okay, I don't know how big to make these arms. Okay, the music stopped. I wish I could just autoplay these. It sounds like Minecraft music. Alright. These arms look a bit weird. They look pretty skinny. We don't want to make them stubby, and we don't want to make them skinny. This would be considered stubby. Look at those. Look how short that is. I think I'm just gonna make my own game. I hope you don't encounter any bugs making this game. Well, that's a natural part of game development. That's just a natural part of game development. You know, you always come across bugs, but it's just... I think you should better pray for... I hope you fix these bugs quickly. He's not skinny, he's chubby. His arms are skinny. It's called fat skinny. Skinny fat. I think the mastery of it all is just... I hope you fix this soon. I hope you fix this quickly. 'Cause, dude... Bro... Bugs, sometimes they take like a few seconds to fix, and sometimes they take like a whole day. That's just how variable bugs can be. But yeah, thanks. I do also hope I don't encounter too many bugs, which is a good hope, but it's natural. I'm not working off of a reference. Bro, I made like 2 games, but overloaded with bugs. But now I got a good running run. If you're new to game development, I think that's a pretty prevalent thing to happen. But, you know, don't get too worked up about it, you know? Because, again, it's natural. Today I encountered impossible bug in Roblox Studio. Okay, yeah, I will say, I've been for like 1.5 years. Okay, that's not bad. Wasted whole hour to try to fix it. I feel like on Roblox there's more bugs compared to when you would work on anywhere else. On Roblox, there are still bugs that I haven't been able to fix. Like, I played Parabellum. I playtested Parabellum. And I'm working on basically making a build which lets you play the existing missions that we made in a way that's not, you know, in a way that doesn't soft lock you, but it won't complete it. It's not like it doesn't finish. We're not setting out to finish the story or anything. We're just setting out to release the missions, in their current form. And freaking, there's this one mission where after you clear an area of playable but not complete exactly. But after you finish this one section, you freaking... The NPCs, the companions, they just run. They run to the helicopter you're supposed to get to, but they just jump back and forth on the terrain. They just get stuck and they just jump back and forth in place. And I'm like, what the frick are you doing? They are so hard to move. Trust me, Yellow, this time I ain't being crazy. It didn't want to change part color at all, but it wanted to change... But it did want to change transparency for some reason. Yeah, I have no idea how that would happen. What did you do? What was the code? But yeah, it's playable but not complete. You will still encounter bugs. Some bugs that I might not be able to fix. Even though I clearly know what the problem is. You know, it's just the nav mesh. There's just infinite jump parameters. They just keep jumping everywhere because Roblox automatically generates jump points. I don't want it to generate jump points, but I can't do anything about it. But, you know, that's just Roblox. But it's fine if it's for debugging. Okay. I don't know. I'm not using a reference for this. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. It just looks strange. Yeah, what gun should I make? I'm out of ideas. I don't know, MP5. Just MP5, I guess. SMG. SMGesus. Let's look up pictures of Stickman. 3D Stickman. I think this was the model that I wanted to use before, but I'm pretty sure it's paid, which is fine. I just didn't have money. I don't like this music, it's making me sad. The famous M4A1. I'll do MP5K because I got MP5 already and no like SMGs. It's 2 AM and I don't really want to go to sleep. That's fair. That's understandable. Okay, why do I have a notification? I can't check it. What the frick is this? You just come across the weirdest things ever. Street Gangster. They're Among Us. That's clearly Among Us. Okay, I don't know. Way ahead of you on the M4A1. You know what you should do? M4A4. Bro, that's a mobile game. Yeah. There's some crazy mobile games. And not in the good way. Are these looks fine? I don't... Like, they definitely shouldn't be this long, but they shouldn't be this short, should they? It's pretty hard. I think I definitely need to do something about this part. I don't know why, I'm just having a feeling where I'm bored and I just don't want to do anything, but at the same time I don't want to go to sleep. I cannot relate. Anytime I'm bored, I immediately just fight the urge to go to sleep. Sleeping is like the easiest way to cure my boredom. But I don't want to sleep because then I don't want to take a nap because then it'll be really hard to go to sleep later. Okay, that looks fine. That looks alright. I get bored and then go to sleep, but then I think of all the things I could do. Compare leg size with the one you're already using. Okay. Where is it? Here. We'll just do this. Okay. Arm proportions and whatnot, they're pretty different. This one. Okay, so the thing I'm doing with this design is making my own version so I don't need to use that model, but also fixing some of the problems I encountered, such as the fact that the arms can be pretty short. Also, I finished adding walls in my randomly generated runes system. I will probably do that in my Godot rhythm game when we move in on from Roblox. Okay. Yeah. Have you ever played Isle? Yes, I have, and it's because of a friend who is like super obsessed over Isle. They just keep They just keep playing. Like, have you heard of Isle Sandbox? As a matter of fact, I freaking made I made a freaking Isle-like game. I wonder if I have it here. I made like a Isle fan game basically, where it's basically just Isle, except I made my own spin on the combat system. The game I'm making uses that gun system, and yeah, I've heard of it. What gun system? Are you answering my question about me reading your question? I'm confused on what you mean by, yeah, I've heard of it. I'm so confused right now. Isle gun system? What do you mean you've heard of it? You're the one who asked me the question. You're the one who asked me. I'm just reading what you're saying. But I basically made an Isle fan game. Heard of Isle? Oh, yeah, sorry. I completely forgot. But this is what it's like. And, you know, I wanted to make an Isle game which was fast-paced, basically. The AI... This is an old version. This is an old version, so there's not much in this one. I'll show you the... Yo, that's actually cool. Thanks. I'll show you the up-to-date one later. But basically, it's just my spin. It's just my take on what the game could have played like. Oh, hey, there's Akujet Soldier. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh, shut up, man. This is why I hate Roblox. But yeah, here's how the ammo reloading would have been like. Because it's just like Isle if it had more animations. Oh, damn. You can actually see how they move. I'm gonna go sleep now. Bye. Okay, so this AI is definitely very early phase. Cause in the newer one they actually just moved to where they last saw you. My ammo box block is so boring. What do you think mine is? Like, look at my one. It's just a simple part. It's just a block. But yeah, my friend would just play Isle Sandbox a bunch. And they wanted to make an Isle game. And I was like, okay, that sounds pretty cool. What if we just changed it to make it more fast-paced and whatnot? And they were like, okay. Except they weren't really up for the idea. They wanted to do their own thing. And our visions kind of didn't align that much, so eventually we just didn't do it. But I made all this, and somehow this wasn't enough to really convince them that this was something they wanted to work on. But yeah. That's how I came to make this random game. I don't know where the logo is. But this is the icon. This is the icon I made for it. It was basically going to be like cyberpunk-esque. Not cyberpunk, synthwave. And as you notice, this is basically the Isle logo, but synthwave. Synthwave moon. Yeah. Palm trees. So yeah, that's what it's going to be like. Let me just close Discord. I don't want people seeing that on stream. Retro Wave Isle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but mine has no animation and the big text, it says ammo box. Huh. I don't know, it doesn't seem that hard to just do it if you know... If you know how, you know, the code works. If you know how to program it in the language. Wait, was that copyright? Was that copyright music that I was just playing? No, good. Because some of these are CC license attribution. But if you just know what the, you know, if you just know the language, I feel like you could easily just, you know, imagine it and put it on paper. Just like write it out, you know, write out what you want to do, basically. I thought you quit? Yeah, I quit Roblox development, not game development. This isn't Roblox. I'm working on a Unity game now. I think this looks fine. Except the legs look pretty close to each other. This music is fire. Yeah, I agree. I'm actually gonna keep this one. I just randomly played it and I'm already liking it. Why do these legs look weird? Do legs have... Do legs have... Are legs as thick as our arms? Not really. Not really. I think they're thicker, but it doesn't look right if it's the same size as the arm. Okay, I think I'll just... Maybe I need to make him fatter. Legs are slightly longer than arms. That's true. Oh god. Ugh. Where is bro's feet? Bro doesn't have feet. He's a stick man. But why don't you ask where his fingers are? Except this doesn't look right. It looks like he's just a really tall baby. And I don't want to have this be the design. Most likely not gonna use this for the game. I think it's just for practice. I think it's good practice. Okay, that looks pretty clean. Compare this to the other one. Why do I just have the... Okay, so there's like the male version and the female version of this character. For some reason I always have the female one on. I guess it just has more character. But yeah. Okay, well, look at the... Okay, that's not bad. Have you modeled stuff so far? Have you just modeled stuff so far? No, I actually made a whole game, but I don't want to show right now. I could, actually. There's nothing stopping me. It's not like I'm under NDA or anything. Okay. I mean... Let's just compare these two. I mean... Damn. Wait, why... Wait, why did this guy model it like this? For what reason would he have to model it like this? Oh, maybe it's for bending. I think he modeled it for bending. Bro's held at gunpoint? What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Right, because I don't want to show it right now. Yeah, they're actually holding me ransom. I need to get through that first. Okay, I can't edge loop this for some reason. That might be why he made it like that. But I can edge loop this, interestingly. Right, yeah, that makes sense. I'm still learning a lot about modeling, as you can see. I think that's fine. I think we can... I think I could use this for like a really small mobile game. It looks fine. Looks like something I can work with, honestly. But we shan't be using it. It was only for practice. I will be crediting the guy who made this model. I actually made this my wallpaper. How do I show it? Okay, so you guys know about how some people put weird stuff on Wallpaper Engine. I'm gonna just put it on the side just to not show that. I actually made the renders of the two options. I actually made this my wallpaper. It's just, it's literally just this. I actually made this cutscene as like a little camera test because I wanted to just practice what it would be like if I just animated the camera. W wallpaper? Thank you. I like it. But I basically just wanted to practice what it would be like to animate the wallpaper. And then eventually I just added animations to the character. My wallpaper is my shoot range game background. Nice. At second watch, it looks like the colonizer is mocking us. I need to look that up. I'm still not up to date with all the terms. Mogging, Urban Dictionary. Okay. Do not search up mogging on Urban Dictionary. What does mogging mean? Expressing that one appears superior, especially in terms of aesthetics or physical prowess. Yeah. Don't search it up on Urban Dictionary. Search it up literally anywhere else. If you try Unity 3D, if Unturned was made from Roblox, why not you travel into that program? Good call, because I am using Unity. Colonists just that cool? Absolutely, bro. But before I added animations, it just looked like this. It was just this, basically. It was just him T-posing. What is this? That is not what it looked like. What? Oh, it's sneaky keyframes. Get rid of you. It just looked like this, basically. This guy is called the Colonist, but he got a new name. He's called Stick Snappington now. The Colonist is actually based off a design that I made for Space Campaign. Because for Space Campaign, I wanted to have a character that you could use in a trailer. Like, just a character that I could make and have them be in a trailer. And eventually I made this design in the outfit creator. Make a stick Snappington sword? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? But this was the original design, which was made for Space Campaign. I just found some random stuff, you know, got like template, made it orange. Not orange, but I just made it look like this. And eventually this character just became the protagonist of, you know, the Unity game. I don't know, it just all starts with S. Stick Snappington sword. Oh yeah, it's true. And you know, I kind of like this. When I look at the Roblox one, I'm like, okay. But then I look at the Stickman one, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I still haven't fully made the pants though. I gave it proper UVs. Wait, did I? What? I swear to God I did. Is he gonna have facial expressions? Probably not. In game. Okay, so protagonist, he's probably gonna just be like. He's probably gonna be expressionless, but other characters, yeah, absolutely. I swear to frick I made UVs. I made UVs, I swear to God. I did make UVs. What? Whatever. 500 paid skins. Absolutely. You guys will lose your wallet. He looks traumatized. He's not traumatized, he's just indifferent. He doesn't have eyebrows or anything, he's just... Pay $5.99 for remove ads. That might be a thing. That might be a thing, you know. Not for Steam though, because I'm gonna have a Steam release. It's just gonna be $5.99 for the whole game. I think maybe on mobile it'll just be like the entire game is free, but you just have ads. And then you just pay $5.99 to remove them. On Steam, that you can't have ads, so just none of them. So on Steam, you just have to pay $5.99, probably. I probably shouldn't be talking about this, because you know I didn't finalize any of it. I know you guys don't like paying it. I know you guys don't like paying. Subway Surfers on top of my screen. Absolutely. 2 ads for every kill. Yeah. Leak more information? Well, it's not leaking, it's just that you guys will hate me. But I have to talk about. But it's just stuff that I have to do. Guys, what if I make a statistic? Like, I'm noticing that like, I think I can show this. I'm noticing that here, average view duration, so the average amount of people that would have been watching, I noticed that, there's suddenly more people watching now that Stick Snappington is on stream. So what if Stick Snappington is just like on screen at all times to boost viewership? Rockstar gives GTA 6 gameplay. Fans, we hate you. No, not that part. It's just the part where I'm talking about profiting and stuff. Because I know you guys don't. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I know that people generally don't like it when people try to make profits off of their audience. And you know, I understand that. But it's just something they have to do because you know it's a job. It just feels like we're cheating the fans in some way. I feel like I'm cheating you guys if I ask you guys for money. But I feel like I have to. Like, I want to make a Patreon at some point. Because right now I'm not actually making any money from anything. I'm still trying to apply for jobs. But, yeah. Okay. I think that's it for the modeling part. I might as well just show you guys the game. Why not freelance the stuff you made in Roblox Studio like Action did? That's a good idea. I don't want to though. I don't feel like doing it. Yeah, I gotta explain why. Gameplay. Yeah. I'm bored. For the people who, guys, press F to pay respects for... Why is it always the female character? What am I doing? Guys, press F to pay respects for the people who didn't make it to this point. Dave J Entertainment. True. That is going to be the new name. I wanted to rename myself to Dave J for a while, but I don't know when I should. Crap, I pressed J. Get wrecked. Completely on the other side of the screen. But this should give you an idea of what the gameplay will be like. You know, you can't reload, because I don't want to make reload animations. But you will be able to switch out between weapons that people drop. Yellow Saber be too iconic now. Yeah. Will there be blood? No. It's a kid's game. Just like Space Campaign, no blood. Tons of violence, but no blood. Madness interactive, but 3D. I mean, it does look like Madness when you think about it. Just that signs are slightly different. I don't even... I never even really got into Madness Combat. There's an actual Madness 3D game. Yeah. Project Nexus 2. Yeah. Yeah, guys. But basically the AI actually like takes cover and all that, which makes for some pretty interesting gameplay at close quarters. And they always try to keep their distance. Looks like Yesh. Yeah. That's actually part of the reason why I was so stoked for this project when I was working on it. Because I was like, man, this just feels like I'm working on Yesh, but I'm continually on a place that's not Roblox, and that makes me happy. Because I was designing all this level, right? And it feels just like I'm making just like an expansion of Space Campaign. It feels like I'm just making more Space Campaign. Okay, I'm gonna die. This is actually a bug right now, because I switched it from using normal cameras to Cinemachine. So, lens... It's supposed to zoom in on you, but it doesn't. Will there be multiplayer or even PvP? Perhaps, but I do need to learn how to make multiplayer, because Roblox much easier to make multiplayer, because, you know, it just supports it out of the bag. Breakdancing Ragdoll, yes, that is a bug. I don't know how to fix it right now. But yeah, I need to learn how multiplayer works at some point. Right now I'm just designing the the engine to just be, you know, just to account for, just to be structured in a way that looks like it's different players, but I haven't actually implemented multiplayer. Why are all the enemies bold? Because I don't make hair right now. I mean, I made a hair for the female character, but not for anyone else right now. And they're all just using one model. These guys are mafia dudes. Oh, maybe I should turn off the music. You guys... I think you guys would want to just, you know... If anyone's clipping this, I don't think they want to hear music. I don't think they want to hear music for this. So this game's gonna be like mildly challenging, you know. So if you run out in the open, you'll die. But if you play it smart, you'll pretty much easily beat it. I just want to make it look fun to play, but I don't want to make it challenging, super challenging. I still want some challenge, but not that much. Is there any ideas for the main lore? Yes, you currently play as... Okay, so these gangsters, these robbers, not these guys, but there's robbers who steal guns from your house. They stole your entire weapons cache, and you don't like that, so you track down, you kill the robbers, and you try tracking down who stole all your guns, because your guns are gone now. So that's why you're switching between all these guys' guns, because you don't have your guns anymore. No jump mechanic? No. Only rolling. I haven't made rolling animations yet, though. Or stamina. But they steal all your guns, and you don't like that, so you have to track down. You have to track down the guys who stole all your guns. So you're just going to random places and shooting people, and then, you know, finding their boss, and going like, "Where are my guns?" And like, "Stick, don't do it! Don't kill me, Stick!" And then Stick's like, "Ah, I want my guns!" Except Stick doesn't speak, because Stick is a silent protagonist. So Stick just shows them a picture of their weapons cache, and they're like, "Look, we can't give it back! You don't know what's going on!" And then, you know, you just do that for every guy. But I remember when I made vaulting the first time I tested, I ascended to heaven. Awesome. We all love to hear that. That's awesome to hear. I am so glad you made your journey to heaven. I don't even know if I'm gonna have vaulting. I think I am. I planned on having vaulting. We'll see. Guys, I'm gonna show you like a little stealth mechanic. I don't know if it's working here though, because sometimes they're like omnipotent. They just have omnipresence. But basically, you can like, this game isn't designed for stealth, but it's gonna have... Oh, shit. This game doesn't have stealth, but you're gonna basically be able to, just, you know, stealth attack people. Not so stealth attack, but surprise attack. Because sometimes you can catch enemies. You can catch enemies off guard by hiding in a corner and luring them to a certain place. So right here, what the frick? Okay, sometimes they can see through walls, which is not good for this demonstration I'm trying to do. You planning making melee takedowns? Yes, I am. Like, look at this, right? They just go here. Okay, so I think those guys over there noticed me. But basically, it's supposed to be a loud. It's not supposed to be a stealth game, but it's basically, you know, I don't know, semi-stealth, rose hacking, true. It's like loud combat gameplay, but, you know, kind of not. Because it's not designed to be a stealth game, but they do have stealth elements. I think I pretty much ruined this entire section, though, because I lured everyone here. Yeah, I ruined it. God damn, if you can just do that. Are you actually going somewhere right now, or do they keep respawning? Nope, there's just a lot of enemies. This is basically just linear gameplay. It's gonna be, you know, level-based. And you get the final kill, does a little slow-mo. You know, we all love that. Can't do that in Roblox, because there's no slow motion. But yeah. That's about it for this level. But that's about what you can expect from this game at some point. I don't have anything else to show, really. This actually seems cool. Thank you. Put a higher fling to the ragdolls. Yeah, I should. They actually do naturally just fling really high, but I had a random chance to make it so they don't. But I feel like most people would just want to see that though, so I'm probably just gonna bring that back. Will there be a demo before release? I think so. I think so. check the statistics again. What? The stream. Let's see. Yeah, about the same. About the same. I can't believe people would click off during this gameplay. This amazing gameplay. But yeah. I don't know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, I guess I'll play through it again and explain stuff again. I've been here since like 4 o'clock, damn. The Yesh Unity gameplay. Yes. Okay, so even though I said this was a mobile game, I've been doing most of my texting on PC. And it's actually been proven to be really difficult to optimize this game for mobile. Because it's like... Okay, so it's not difficult to optimize it for mobile. It's just specifically with the mobile device that I'm optimizing it for, it's just really hard. Because it's from 2019. It was definitely not designed for, you know, gaming. It's probably designed for 30 FPS target. We need VR JK. I wonder how that would even work. Bro, imagine Stick Snappington VR chat avatar. But this game is really hard to optimize for my 2019 Huawei phone. Freaking PUBG would only run 20 FPS. Pixel Gun 3D doesn't even run very well. It runs at like 10 FPS. You gave so many people ideas? What do you mean? What did I say? Is there first person? No. There's not. It's only top down right now. I want to have a mode that lets you do it though. But like my freaking phone is so weak. I have a new phone, right? And it can run this game like nothing. It can run it like butter. But my other phone, it cannot do it. It can't do it. The second I get to this section, it runs at like 5 FPS. Sniper scope aiming? Perhaps. And sniper? Perhaps. I don't wanna suffer from feature creep though. Scope creep. So that's when you like want to add so many features that it just starts getting harder and harder to finish the game. For this one, I just want to, you know, make it like the bare minimum and just release it, and you know, people buy it, they like it, and then I have money for the next one to make, and then I can make the next one bigger without stressing about paying for my, you know, future. I can relate. Yep. I mean, a lot of people can relate. A lot of people can relate to scope creep. But I think a good plan would just be to make a small game and then make multiple ones and have people, you know, just build an audience and then have them enjoy it. It'd be great for me too, because I don't need to make a huge game every time. I can actually just release something. I have a question. Have you ever heard of a game called Voices of the Void? I feel like you might enjoy it. There are alien cat girls and it's free to play. Well, you'd be wrong in thinking that I would enjoy cat girls, but you didn't. You did pique my interest with the title. Let's see, Voices of the Void. Hopefully this is not. Hopefully this is safe for work. What is this? This game is pre-alpha. That means it is far from perfect, but has a lot of stuff to play with and to look at. Has basic loop. What is this? I'm confused on what this is. Random question, bro, is aim sucks so bad. Yeah, I basically made them try not to aim at you. Okay, I finally died. Don't post major spoilers in the comments. These messages will be deleted. Voices of the Void. Let's watch. Is this using Half-Life sounds? That's cool. I don't know if that's legal though. Right off the bat, we're getting pretty good Half-Life vibes. Where the cat girl? No idea. I'm not complaining though. People are gonna be like, wow, this is his game. Okay, what's going on here? It uses Unreal Engine and it just came up with an update. I would not have thought this was a freaking Unreal Engine game. Not freaking, but I don't know where that came out. Reaction stream now. Okay, this is a pretty long trailer. Oh no, it's a showcase, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was a showcase. I thought it was a trailer. I assume the cat girls come any second now. This gives me Iron Lung vibes. Yeah. I'm a pretty big fan of the Half-Life vibe as well. I was just about to say that. Okay, this is literally just Half-Life mod if it wasn't in Half-Life. Nice, nice. I don't know if this really particularly intrigues me. Paisley, the premise of the game is you are a scientist and sending singles up into space and seeing what's out there. Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool premise. You can get regular singles. God damn it. You can get regular I can't pronounce that. You can get regular signals and objects like dwarf planets and stars, or you can get something unusual or even strange and unexplainable. The game has 40+ days and unique events. Will there be multiplayer? I think I got an animation thing for the ammo box working. This is a really old trailer. Alright, I guess I should watch the newer one, if there is one. I'm an indie game developer and animator, plus other 3D relate things. Okay, it's the only one though. How can it be the official trailer if it didn't come from the official channel? But whatever. In collab with Monique Sanctifer? Okay, this is literally using Boneworks music. Gather signals from space. Meet the morning. That's strange Boneworks. Okay, now it's giving Roblox game vibes. In not a good way. This particularly reminds me of Roblox. Okay, that was scary. Okay, this isn't even... That ain't Bone Tones. This game probably won't even live to see release. Oh my god. Yeah, sorry for that jump scare. That jump scare's gonna live in the trailer now. Let's just ease up with some good gameplay of Mini Fighters. This game is called Mini Fighters, by the way. I feel so calm now. What's a Roblox game vibe? Oh, so it's just a Roblox game? Not a Roblox game, but it's when the game feels like it's Roblox. It's a really good game, and then a lot of streamers have played it. Nice. I haven't heard of it. Most of my indie game knowledge would come from Markiplier. From the horror genre. Okay, so Roblox game vibe would basically be a game that feels like Roblox. The only reason it felt like Roblox was because of the top left Roblox looking icon. Like imagine I showcase this game and I just slap the Roblox logo on the top left, and then people are gonna fully believe me in thinking that's a Roblox game. We need Markiplier playing Mini Fighters. He's definitely not gonna play Mini Fighters. The only indie game he plays are horror-based. Or rage-based. You have to choose like the worst video You have to choose like the worst video that explains the game. I think I did that already. We got a pretty bad trailer from that. We need Markiplier playing Mini Fighters. Mini Fighter Gotti. Absolutely. Dude, I don't think this game is gonna be that popular. But I think it'll be popular enough to, you know, have people like it. Nice. Mini Fighters 2 coming 2030. What? I have no idea why that happens. Look up Rubik's Raptor, he explains it better. Alright. This is no longer a game dev stream. It's just, let's look at games. I don't want to react to the entire video though. I don't know if it's even allowed. So I'm just gonna skim through it.
Game full of unknowable
You killed an important character.
and cat robots that want to kill you.
I actually just only made that the game did zoom in twice. Yeah, it was really important character. Actually, he just added that because I wanted to make it so that, you know, it could signify an end to the level, basically. And then after this, I could just play a cutscene of Stick Snappington walking up to the boss, which is not a video game boss, it's just a cutscene. Wait, I've seen that robot model before.
Might also be one of the best games I've ever played. As many of you are probably aware, Voices is a game where you work a desk job collecting signals from space, all while random events occur.
Oh yeah, this is
Apparently,
definitely
you're living on
new.
like an SCP Foundation black site.
Newer.
Some of these events are good, and some of them are bad. The Lord the Door.
Is that the robot? I mean, not the... Is that the alien cowgirl?
This also means that everyone's experience with this game is unique, and while the story mode does have a consistent through line, there is nothing more terrifying than something happening and your friend, who has played hundreds of hours of this game, says, "Oh, never seen this one." Like I am talking, this game has entire wikis documenting everything that can happen, and they are not small. I will also say how this world and events respond to your actions is one of the most immersive and unsettling things I've experienced in games in a while. You really
it's cut out.
feel a part of the dark forest you're living in, and I can't tell if that should be concerning. Also, side tangent, when you first play this game,
This is literally just Half-Life, bro.
The game feel exactly like Half-Life.
Yeah.
You might say, oh,
You got me, Rubik's. Yeah, we're doing dual commentary now. Watch the beginning of it and you don't need to watch the whole thing. Alright.
Done in the Unreal Engine to create some kind of deranged game development.
I'm not a fan of the Unreal Engine, but I think it's a good engine.
No, that is the act of a deranged developer who has created a low poly torture game.
Actually, it was fine. Unreal Engine's fine. I just didn't like the Unreal 5 stuff because, you know, it made older cards hard to work. But, you know, I think that's just cope. I think there's just natural order of things, I guess. You would have needed like a 4060 or a 5090 to just run the new Unreal 5. Tier list of game engines. Okay, S tier Roblox, F tier Unity engine, F tier Unreal Engine, F tier Godot. Roblox is the only S tier. Alright, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good explanation. I just really like how much it just feels like freaking Source Engine. Gmod. Okay, this notification is really aggravating me. What is this notification? I gotta see this. All Fs other than Roblox. Yes, Roblox is the best game engine ever. Working on my new game. Oh, it was just me. It was just my stream. Working on my new game. Oh, it was just me. Nice. It was just my stream. Totally the best. Of course. Who doesn't love the Roblox engine? That's why millions of people are using it, right? Not because they're stuck in it and exploited or anything. What do you guys want me to do next? I don't really have any ideas right now. I think at some point I'll do a coding stream, but not today. Actually, maybe today. Do I have anything? Let me look at my to-do. Music. What do I have? Sure, do something. NPC LODs via getting the nearest player every few seconds. That's a good thing I should do. Center point origin on characters well positioned. Already did that. Solution to transition camera. Already fixed that. Okay, let me check my Google Docs. Guys, I'm not even freaking joking. I'm not joking. The viewer count stabilized when I brought up Stick Snappington. Look at this. It's stabilizing on 6. Let's see. Optimization idea. Instead of a global position update event, make it so the character or humanoid uses its position variable instead. Yeah. Gosh. I think that's the thing that I forgot before. Because yesterday I was thinking of an idea to optimize something, but I forgot it. I think that might have been it. Okay. Stick Snappington is a role model. Absolutely. Let's not talk about Stick Snappington female version though. Also, Stick Snappington is supposed to be a play on like snapping sticks. Because he quite clearly snaps a lot of sticks. Gunner's Wilden. Yeah. It's sad. I actually saw a video from Meat Canyon of like he made an animation about Gooners, and I was like, damn, I really hate this. I'm just gonna make this the splash screen. The new one? Yeah, from Meat Canyon. I think it was like 3 days ago. I just watched it today. Interesting. Boom. It's Stick Snappington. I think I'm fine to just end it here. We'll just do an outro Q&A if you guys have questions. Are there any other maps or NPCs? Yeah, there's a different like NPC model. There's different outfits. I'll show you. I'm not gonna open the project right now though, but I'll open the Blender file. But there are other maps, but they're not that interesting. Please add Big Iron. What is a Big Iron? Oh my god, this music is loud. Big Iron on his hip. Okay, it's just a big ass revolver. Okay, why isn't Blender opening? I opened you. I opened you up. Why is Blender not opening? Stickman Wild West. I want to make that a thing. Made a big iron with extremely long barrel. Hell yeah. Okay, here's what it looks like. Here. There's this model. I named it Trinity Soldier because I actually made it to look like the soldier from Parabellum. I didn't add any patches, but this will be the base for the SWAT model because I'm gonna have SWAT guys. It's also the Mafia guy that you saw before. Little guy has a vest and tie. What else? We have UV Test, which was the first model. As you can see, I used it for Colonist, as well as the female version. I also have Yellow Saber. Yellow Saber here. We need Stan from Isle. Dude, I can make that right now. I think. If you guys have any extra questions, just ask them. I don't think I can though. He's got red eyes, unless I make this red. Russian roulette? About what? Russian roulette what? New game mode? No. Why would that be a game mode? I should just... Well, it's a good idea, but I should just make that, like... I should just straight up make... Wait, oh, shoot. I should just straight up make that a new game instead of, like, game mode. Me, 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 me. Mini Fighter game series? Absolutely. If the first one gets at least, you know, a little bit of attention, which it might, I think it will, I will definitely make more Mini Fighter. How can I don't even think I can change his face. Just do this. Mini Fighter San Andreas. I would get in so much trouble. Legal Nightmare. Absolutely. Oh my god, that looks cool. It looks like spider eyes. Here. Stan himself. There is the Stan man. I think bro entered Stan's territory. Yes. What the hell? Weird. I don't know why that's doing that. I was super proud of myself for a second, but I realized it's just really easy to just make Stan's character. He's literally just a freaking he's literally just a black figure with red eyes. Alright, you guys have anything else? If not, I shall exit. Nah, he got claws, that's true. Gotta add claws then. Okay, this kind of reminds me of Wolverine claws now. Not the Marvel character, but like the actual animal. Okay, that's not working. Just do this. Oh, that was good. Kind of. It just looks like it has long nails. We have our stand model. Bro didn't sharpen them. Yeah, they're pretty dull. They look like pebbles. Alright. If that's all, I shall make my leave. Anyways, I'll see you next stream if I see it. Yeah, you too, man. Well, obviously me too. Do Becker later. I'll do it at a. Look, I'll just use this model and just add a helmet. Just add a helmet. No, use the Trinity guy's helmet. And then make it orange. Was it orange or yellow? I don't know. I think it was yellow. Becker in the flesh. I think it was orange, actually. It's Becker in the flesh. I don't know why it doesn't look right, though. It doesn't feel right. I mean, it's obviously clipping through the hair, but that's how Roblox was. I remember the first video I saw you was that animation test with the two fighting. Yeah. Bye-bye. Pretty much everyone found me from that. Alright. That has been my stream after I've left Roblox. I shall now leave you with my 3 principles. Stay safe, have a good day, and take care of yourself. Those are my 3 principles. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye-bye. Not video, stream. Bye, guys.